Hi everyone, thank you for watching. I am so obsessed with warm eyes and brown lips for fall right now, so I thought I'd film the look for you guys. If you want to see how to get this, just keep watching. Okay, so of course I'm going in with Sandstone Pearl first all over my lids to cancel out any veins or redness. Then I'm going to take Copper Rose on a fluffy brush and just blend that into my crease. Next, I'm going in with Mocha Java on a smaller fluffy brush and blending it in to my crease just a little bit lower down on my lid. Next, I mixed equal parts Sandstone Pearl Shimmer and Copper Rose Shimmer, and I'm just taking that on a small flat brush and applying it to the center of my lids. Then on that same brush, I'm taking Mocha Java Shimmer and applying it to the outer third of my lid. Same brush again, and I'm applying Sandstone Pearl Shimmer to the inner corners and inner third of my lid. I went back to my small fluffy brush and dipped it into Garnet, and I'm running that just in the outer V. The key to making this all look seamless is layering your colors and making sure you blend really well. Next, I'm going to do liner like I always do with a small liner brush and Onyx shadowsense. If you've watched my videos before, you've seen me do this a million times, but I always start on the center of my lid and take it out and then go back in and do the inside, and then I go draw on my wing. I've just found that this is the easiest way for me to get it symmetrical. Now I'm going to take our Foops remover on a little Q-tip and just clean up any of that shadow that fell below my lash line. This is going to help our eyes look cleaner and a lot more lifted. Okay, now I'm going in with Silk to prime my face. It's a pore and wrinkle minimizer, so it helps fill in the pores and gives us a nice base for foundation. Next, I'm going in with Candlelight Shadow Sense to help correct any dark circles underneath my eyes. Its peachy tone helps to cancel out the blue undertones. Then I go in with Creme Beige Make Sense Foundation and just apply that all over my face. I'm still using the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush to do this. It's been my favorite brush so far. It gives such good coverage without feeling too cakey, and the brush doesn't make the foundation go streaky at all. Next, I'm taking Sandstone Pearl Shadow Sense underneath my eyes to conceal and to highlight, and I'm just using the Real Techniques setting brush to buff that all in. I have been loving this for my concealer lately because it's a cream to powder finish, so you don't have to set it, and it doesn't crease or budge, so it stays in place all day, plus it has our amazing skincare benefits in it, so I'm getting that under my eye. Next, I take 2 dots of Mocha Java Shadow Sense and just buff that in with the Real Techniques buffing brush. I have been loving using our Shadow Sense to bronze my face too because it stays in place all day long. And it is so easy to blend out. Plus, it dries to a powder finish, so I don't have to set it. Okay, now I'm going in with Garnet Shadow Sense to contour. I seriously use the tiniest little dot and then a stiff brush. This one is from Tarte, and I'm just contouring right underneath my cheekbones just to create that shadow. The key to contouring is to make sure you really blend it out, but use a small brush so you keep it right where you want it. Next, I'm going in with Shadow Sense in the shade Mulberry and a Real Techniques stippling brush to buff that in. Now I'm using Pearlizer Make Sense foundation to highlight my cheekbones, and I just blend that in with my finger. You can also mix this in with your foundation for a nice glow. Now I'm going back to Copper Rose Shadowsense on a little pencil brush and buffing that all underneath my lash line. Then I'm taking Garnet on a little angled brush and pressing that right up into my lash line and buffing it out. And then for my inner corners, I'm using Sandstone Pearl Shimmer. Then applying Black Lash Sense to my bottom lashes. You guys, this mascara does not budge. It's so waterproof, it doesn't transfer. It's seriously just the best. For lip sense, I'm using my favorite fall shade right now. It's from our new Tuscany collection. It's the shade Hazelnut, and I am so obsessed with it. It's just such a good, warm, matte brown that is so opaque. It just looks amazing. It'll look amazing on anyone. Like always, I'm doing 3 layers, but because this color is so pigmented, you want to make sure that you give it extra drying time between each layer to make sure that it is totally and completely dry. You also want to make sure your layers are super thin, otherwise it won't dry completely and it can flake off. See, lots of drying time, especially this last layer. Last, I'm applying matte gloss to top it all off and give it a matte finish.